What up? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. The whole gang is here today. We got Queen of the Pod in the building. KC in the place to be.
That voice crack was rough.
Good to have you back. How you doing?
Let's go.
Oh,
It's great for my Apple products to like fuck with me, you know.
Yeah, shout out to technology. You know, when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it's tragic. Big shout out to producer of the pod. We got Jay in the building with us, Mr. West.
Sup.
You know what I'm saying? Jay
Back.
with the no clearance shirt. Merch will be on sale at some point. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all.
Yeah. Just turn the website back on.
The website should be
Is
on.
it even on? Is it still
I only
open?
sell the hats. We only sell the hats right now. Those are only
No,
ones
I
selling.
think we took the other stuff off though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if
Just
you
the
want a
hats.
dad
The hats
hat,
fire. The hats go
you want a
hard.
dad
That's
hat,
the
go to
limit.
noclearancepod.com/shop. You get you a dad. I'm pretty sure the site's still up. I don't know. I had to do some budget cuts. You feel me? So look, a lot of stuff has been going down. And should we talk Grammys first, or do we want to go nerd news?
I got time. I got time.
You got time?
I got a little bit of time. I'm already dressed and ready, so I got time.
So should we go Grammys first?
This is bang out. Just bang out the nerd news. We'll bang everything out. Bang it out. Stay in order. Just bang it out real quick.
We're sticking with the order, man. Let's go. Jalen's nerd news. Jay, what you got for us today?
All right, so this week I'm talking Wonder Man. I watched the first 4 episodes. They dropped all later on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk about Game of Thrones next week. The episodes are short, so I don't want to talk about them week to week. I'll do 2 a week.
It's good
just so
hear.
we can get more to talk about. But Wonder Man, I watched the first 4 episodes starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Ben Kingsley, reprising his role as Trevor Slattery from Shang-Chi and Iron Man 3. Yahya Abdul-Mateen plays Simon Williams, an aspiring actor in the world of the MCU. It's a different take on a superhero story. It's not really even a superhero story. It's a story about an actor who just so happens to have powers.
Very true. He doesn't
And it's
want to
very
use them.
well written, very well directed. It's low-key the best show they made in a minute, even better than Daredevil, just based off how they comprised the show together.
I believe it. It's
very
fun to watch.
It's very well made. It's one of those shows that's like, you start watching it, you don't even realize you're watching a Marvel show. You just think you're watching a show about a black man who's trying to be an actor.
That's a fact.
This is the type of content that Marvel should start going into more. And I exactly a year ago today, we had a clip drop when I was screaming Marvel's back. And we are back. They've been back. We moving, we cruising. Doomsday comes out this December. But to get back on Wonder Man, really good show. I highly recommend it. Please watch it. Everybody watch it. Support the black characters because they seem to be dumping their shows. And I think it's just Marvel's just afraid to push it out because they don't know what the fuck. They think stuff's good. People going to say they hate it. They think stuff's bad. They still put it out. People love it. So they don't know what they're doing. They're turned for a loop at the moment. So support the black art coming out of Marvel because they like 2 for 3 right now with Black Panther, Wonder Man, and Ironheart. You know, it was finicky. But
what
you
do
know,
you mean 2 for 3? You mean 3 for 4?
out of the 3 black hero stuff they've done in the MCU so far, they've only done.
Okay, is
Wonder Man.
Luke Cage not considered MCU?
Luke Cage don't count because that was with Netflix. That's
Right.
a different thing. So
Why is he's not considered MCU?
It's a different deal. It's different.
It's
it was
under
different.
Marvel,
It's
but
under
it
Marvel,
wasn't.
but
It's not in the MCU universe.
Yeah, not yet.
Even though Daredevil, they brought Daredevil back.
Oh,
Yeah,
So is
they're
Daredevil-
probably gonna bring Luke Cage back, but that show technically don't count till they bring him back. It's not
But
canon till it's canon.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Guys,
saying? But yeah, no. Wonder Man, I highly recommend. I don't even want to get into too much about it because it's just so good. Just watch it.
yeah, it's a good time. I've been
9
watching
out
it
of
as
10. 9 out of
Yeah.
10.
I
Okay,
really
a 9
enjoyed
is hard. That's not an easy,
Yeah.
you know.
Fuck it. 10 out of 10 because there's black folk in it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the. I've been a fan. I enjoy the agent. She's killing it. Um, Wonder Man, he's doing his thing, and I see. You know, I think it's bigger. It's bigger than a superhero movie. You know, it's really just a nigga trying to control his emotions, and and I thoroughly enjoy it. I give it 10 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, it's a good show. Great show. Watch it, Casey. I think you'd enjoy it.
I think I have it on my watch list.
It's a completely different take on like a superhero show. It's legitimately just a show about an actor trying to be an actor. He just so happens to have powers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like the powers aren't the main driving force of the show so far.
And I will say there's
from
a
the
caveat.
first 4 episodes of what I've watched. I haven't watched anything past episode 4.
I guess the interesting part is he has to technically hide his superpower as an actor.
Yeah.
It was a really cool episode. Them explaining why Hollywood don't let superheroes be actors.
Yeah.
And, it almost feels like I'm watching first season of Atlanta.
It kind of gives that vibe.
The way they've been doing the episodes, it feels like first season of Atlanta.
Okay.
And I will say also, the same dude that made Shang-Chi made this show.
Okay.
And he's also been the new Spider-Man coming out this summer. So if the new Spider-Man's ain't like this, we might get the best Spider-Man movie we got in a long time.
In a long time?
In a long time.
Wait,
are you saying the other ones weren't good?
Spideyverse,
Spider-Man hasn't failed.
Ain't nothing really been better than the second Spider-Man movie. It's been good, but Spider-Man 2 is still the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Am I tripping?
Are you talking about in general?
I'm talking about out of all the Spider-Man movies ever made.
Was the last one
I honestly think the last two joints that
one of the one in my opinion, the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 2 with the original Spider-Man. That's the best one ever
Spider-Man
made.
2 was Doc
with Tobey Maguire. The OG Spider-Man movie from the early 2000s, the second movie, is the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
2 was Doc Ock, right?
Yes, that's the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
You telling me that was better than
2 is with
No Way Home?
Toby, right? Tobey Maguire?
Yeah. Yes. That's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. The last movie was good.
That's your opinion.
No Way Home was good, but it wasn't better than Spider-Man 2. There has not been a Spider-Man movie better than the second.
That fire.
The movie,
the first one was better than the second one.
The second one is even the second one is regarded as one of the best superhero movies ever made. What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck what they regard.
It's better than the first one.
Your opinion, you think the second one, I'm telling you, I think the first one was better than number 2. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. You can't go change.
Watch the second one again. The
Casey,
second Spider-Man movie is
out
the best
Spider-Mans that you've seen, which one did you prefer?
So, hold on, because I like to be rooted in some fact, right? On Rotten Potatoes, on Rotten Tomatoes, because I feel like that's a good gauge, because that's more people centered.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 got 93%, right? No Way Home got the same thing, 93%. In my opinion, I think the one Tyler's talking about, No Way Home, I thought that was like the pinnacle.
See, here's the thing. It's hype. The hype of all the Spider-Man coming together is what got people to be like, oh, this
not
is
just that.
Rewatch the movie. Rewatch the movie. I done watched No Way Home is always on TV. I watched it about 6-7 times now.
You're gonna tell me no?
I didn't say it was bad. Spider-Man 2 is better. It's still the best Spider-Man movie ever made. It's even critically acclaimed as the best Spider-Man movie made.
I don't know. Tyler, me and you are on the same page.
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie.
Maybe nostalgia
Spider-Man 3
for me. It may be nostalgia for me, but I personally think the first one was the best of the trilogy. I always thought the first one.
The second one, I think
Green Goblin was a fucking savage.
The great villain, but I'm saying the second Spider-Man movie was
3
the best
Rotten
one.
Tomatoes, they got 63.
that was terrible. That was everyone.
What was Rotten Tomatoes for the first Spider-Man? The first one,
probably like a 95, 96, something like that.
Let's see.
I mean, that's
that first one,
debate,
90.
See,
All right.
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie made until No Way Home.
To kind of argue, I would say No Way Home and Spider-Man 2 is the same thing. They both got the same score. So maybe they're at that same level. It's just your preference would be Spider-Man 2.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying No Way Home is bad.
No, ain't nobody saying
I'm not
that.
saying it, but I think
Spider-Man 2 being the best.
Spider-Man 2. If
I gotta watch
Spider-Man 2 is
again,
the reason why No Way Home could have been good.
I gotta watch that again.
Tripping.
I don't know.
Why rewatch Spider-Man 2?
I wasn't the biggest fan of Doc Ock. I wasn't the biggest fan of him as a villain.
See, I'm talking about overall movie as a movie as a whole. It's the best acting, the best story, the best arc for the characters. Is the
That's when Toby lost. That's when Spider-Man. That's when Spider-Man lost his powers for a second.
Yeah.
Shorty was about to lead the nigga, you know, she just made it on plays and all that stuff.
You gotta get his powers back. The whole city of New York raised him up after he saved the train.
Oh, nigga did save the train.
That was the hardest. That's Spider-Man 2.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that one.
Spider-Man 2 is the best
Spider-Man. That
was a
good
scene.
Yeah, that's the best Spider-Man movie.
Okay,
of
Tyler,
all time.
We might have to give Jay this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now that train saving scene
that was a powerful
hard.
scene, though, Tyler.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. So
I give him more credit if it was a black.
We
Spider-Man.
may get a movie of that caliber again.
I can see it.
Because if you take away all the other Spider-Man from No Way Home and don't put them in the movie, it's not better than any other Spider-Man movie.
No, that's true. And then if you think about the time of the movie, I feel like that part in particular, that was at the end, right, Jalen? That wasn't even
it was like midway through the movie.
Yeah.
Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So like Spider-Man 2, the best movie, Spider-Man movie. I'm not saying, I'm
not confirming nor denying. I still got to do my research.
Yeah. But like based off Wonder Man, we may be getting another Spider-Man movie of that caliber good.
I heard you, and this is the last thing we'll say. This is the last thing I'll say. This is the last thing I'll say in nerd news. I heard you try to claim that a year ago you said Marvel's back.
Yes.
I think they're back now. I still think for the past year, I think they were still trying to find themselves. But if you was to say Marvel's back now, I agree with you.
Marvel's been back the statement last year.
Yes. It was not back.
And you know what was coming out around this time last year? Daredevil. Then it was the Thunderbolts. Then it was Fantastic Four.
No, but you said it too premature.
I'm not even gonna talk about. I'm not talking about Captain
If you giving me those joints you brought up,
we're not gonna talk about Captain America.
They had L's. They had and respectfully. Now that we can talk about a year later, Ironheart was an L.
Yeah,
Captain America
Ironheart was an L. Captain America was an L.
Now, Fantastic Four.
You see, I didn't even include that nigga in the top. I said
Fantastic Four is very much still up for debate.
Fantastic Four is really good.
I don't know.
That's a really good movie.
It's up. I enjoyed it.
That's a really good movie. That was a really good.
From
movie.
what I hear,
Fantastic Four.
up for
Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four were really good Marvel movies. That's what I'm saying.
I keep falling asleep through Thunderbolts. I haven't been able to finish it.
It's a tough one. You got to take it chunk by chunk.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Once you get to the
you do,
the climax, then you could lock in. But getting to that part is.
And how many minutes is that, Tyler?
Oh my goodness, that one doesn't even have a slow start.
Oh, maybe I'm watching it when I'm tired. I gotta watch it when I'm like focused and ready.
Maybe.
Okay. Marvel may be back. I think this will be Marvel's best year since the pandemic.
They got Spider-Man. They got
This may be Marvel's best year since No Way Home.
Yeah,
I could be off about that. All right, let's move on, man. KC with the T. KC, what is did we already make
Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen?
Super Bowl predictions have been made. We know who we got.
Do we need to make the predictions?
We know who we got.
I wrote it in there in case Tyler was confused.
Do we need to make Super Bowl predictions?
Nation, bitches. Stop playing.
It's going down on Sunday. Stephon Diggs gonna lick his fingers and do that thing again. Nasty ass nigga. We
Yeah, he a
gon'
freak.
win. We gon'
He's
put boot
freaked
the
out.
ass. We gon' put belt the ass. We gon' fuck them niggas up. They gon' eat dicks and they gon' die. Fuck the Seahawks. We beat them before. We gon' beat them again. Them niggas is a bluff.
Shout out to my
This was
nigga
a
Joel.
great depiction of Boston sports. There's the quiet ones. Me, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna kick your ass. And then there's the eating dicks.
Fuck
Shout
the
out-
Seahawks. They
Shout
could
out
eat
to
a
the homie.
dick.
Shout out to the
Gotta
homie
love
Joe.
Boston sports.
Shout out to the homie Joe. Shout out to all the Seahawks fans. Look, man, Bird Nation,
They ain't strong enough.
Bird Gang. Look, man, I don't see. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Sam Darnold don't do nothing stupid like shovel a pass,
And here's the
backwards,
thing: you about to
I
say
don't
some
see how the
hating
Pats win this
ass
game.
shit. Okay,
Hater. That's what. Why would Sam Darnold do that?
but
He's just a hater.
here's the
He's
thing,
a
though.
hater.
You, Tyler,
I'm just
I
trying to
feel
tell
like
you. I'm just
set
telling you what
up
I've
these
seen from the other three
obstacles
teams
or
the Patriots have
tests.
played.
We passed them, and you
Tyler,
never give us credit.
No
You never
fucking
give us credit.
You just a hater ass nigga.
Because the obstacle that I thought was going to show up just moved
That's
out the
not
way.
our fault.
Didn't
That
even
ain't
line
our
up in
fault.
front.
That's what you said,
That motherfucker
though.
just
That's not our
moved out the
fault.
way.
You
All
supposed
I'm
to be
saying
number one
is-
defense. Be the number one defense.
At
You
all
want the
times.
WWE got the ass whooped.
At all times.
They were.
Mm.
You're
But you
supposed to
still-
be. Your
all I'm
offense is
saying
supposed to be
is-
so spectacular. Be good.
Excuse me. Now I'm speaking
No,
real
don't be
calm.
good, be
I'm
great.
speaking real. I'm
That's the
speaking real
problem.
calm. I'm speaking real calm. So I'm a respectfully
I'm not yelling.
ask,
Jalen's
if you
yelling.
lower your tone, nigga, this is what I would say. The Seahawks don't have to do anything great to win this game. Just line up,
Hating ass
execute,
nigga.
and they should win.
You know what?
It
Tyler?
can't-
Yeah,
it's
you
not
know
gonna
what,
be that
Tyler?
different.
You know what, Tyler?
And
sick
hold
of
on,
you.
Jalen. I'm taking this personal, Tyler, because I feel like when my team was down and we were, regrouping, getting it together, I held your team down and I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Pat's not in it,
Mhm.
but let's go Eagles. You can't even give me a let's go Pats. Like, your
Casey.
You
team's
can't
not
even-
in it. I held
You
you
know
down.
what? Casey, you ain't tell a lie. You ain't tell a lie,
Jalen Hurts.
Casey.
Tell me if I'm
Jalen
lying.
Hurts.
I held Eagles even through the season. I held
Yeah,
the Eagles down.
KC.
She always voted for him
The
every week.
Eagles got what? What they got, KC?
Hmm.
A black quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't fit to go against that. You wasn't fit to
No.
go against the
That's
results.
not true. That's not true.
That had
You
nothing-
love you some
it.
Jalen Hurts
No.
anyway.
I would've.
And where's Jalen Hurts from?
No.
H-Town. I don't have to give you a reason to
Well,
to
no,
root
that
for
was-
Philly.
That
it was
was-
all
no,
in you.
no,
It was in
no,
you
that
regardless,
was-
KC.
but that was
It
after-
was in you
Wait,
regardless.
what?
Hated ass
You-
Tyler.
you-
Always
I hate.
hating.
You know what,
Damn,
Tyler?
bro, get the hate out your heart.
Tyler, I'm gonna say this and then we can move on.
I'm gonna be hold on.
2026. I
I'ma
need
let
you
you
to.
say
I
it.
need you to walk a line of truth. You know what I mean?
Just be happy for us.
You have to say.
I'm happy.
that
Look,
you're
no,
a
don't get
hater
it
because
twisted.
I
Don't
have
get it
held
twisted.
And listen, it has
Okay, see,
nothing to do
I've
with.
said-
No, you're not.
Certain weeks I've said
You're
I'm
a
a
hater
certain weeks I've said I'm
spirit.
But this week, KC, this week, I'm looking at it from a football perspective. You tell me how the fuck is the
look at
Pats
this
gonna
guy.
win?
Look at
You
this
tell
guy.
me how the Pats gonna win.
Now
Jay,
you
what's the
watching
score?
from
Score
a
me the score.
Right, all of a sudden.
Watch it from a football perspective.
You tell me how the Pats gonna win, Jay.
How the Pats gonna win? We gonna score.
Where are
Our
they
defense gonna
dominant?
stop their
Where
offense
are
and we
they
gonna score
dominant?
points.
Where's the
What are you
matchups
talking
that
about?
you guys can exploit? You tell me.
We are gonna score points, and
But
our
here's the
defense is
thing.
gonna stop
We
them from
can't-
scoring. That's simple as that.
We can't blame things on the schedule. We didn't make the
can't.
schedule. We did not
You
make
know
the
what?
schedule.
About the
We
schedule
did
today.
what we're supposed to do.
I didn't say anything about the schedule today. I'm
You
looking at both
you
teams.
just said the
All
lineup.
right.
I'm
You're
looking at
you're
both
looking at
teams.
both teams, right?
Yeah, I'm talking
Our
about the
defense-
roster.
our
KC,
defense-
I'm referring
first
to
off,
the roster. I'm
Seahawks
referring
is a
to the
running team.
rosters, right?
Seahawks is
I'm
a-
looking at the
Seahawks
players
is-
on both teams.
Okay, got
the
it.
They run the
Seahawks
ball
have
a lot.
the Seahawks have
Okay.
the best receiver in the league, and not only that, they got
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, who is
And
historically
we have one of the best
one
defensive backs
of-
in the league. What are you talking about?
We got Cooper Kupp, who is historically one of the best running
He's
backs in the league.
also
They got
a
Kenneth Walker
choke
in the
artist.
backfield.
Okay.
who's
We
the choke
stopped the run. We stopped the
choke artist?
run. Cooper Kupp. He's 45 years old. The nigga's old.
Cooper Kupp was a Super Bowl MVP. How is he
Yeah,
a
so
choke off?
what? So
I
what?
Anyway,
am
defensively.
going.
Defensively.
You are
These
Tyler,
niggas got one of the best D lines in the league.
Tyler,
I'm
you gotta
just
think about it
the
like
way
this.
they got the way
all I
that
gotta
offensive
all I
line
gotta say
got
is you gotta
waxed
think
versus
about it like
Houston.
this.
I'm just sitting here and I'm sitting there.
All I gotta
Seahawks
say.
defended the LA Rams offense. And the pass
Okay.
offense is nothing like them
All right.
Rams. I'm
All
just
right,
sitting
but
here
the
and I'm saying the
Seahawks'
only place they
offense
have the
ain't nothing.
advantage.
Ain't
The
nothing like
only place
what
they
you
have
call
the
it.
advantage is
Whatever.
special team.
Whatever.
Nobody.
All I got to say, Tyler.
I'm just saying,
Tyler.
bro. I'm
all
just
they
saying
can do
what
is
it
throw the
is.
ball on us because we stopped the run.
That's not true.
That's all they can do.
That's
And we
not-
got.
that's not
We
true.
have the best. We have the best defensive backs in the league. What are you talking about?
So
You don't have
here's
the best
thing.
defense. That's a
I'm
fucking
not
lie.
gonna
Christian
argue.
Gonzalez is nice.
Yes, he's
Here's-
nice.
here's
He's not
the
the best
thing.
defense
Here's
back
the
in the
thing.
league.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm
you hating.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. We can move on. And we can get
Yeah,
to
we
the
need to move on.
I've met a good amount of people that have doubted the Pats. And I've just said, you know what? Okay. So that's my response to you, Tyler. Okay,
Look,
you think the Seahawks, it's not going to take much? Okay, hold on. Okay, but don't take away when we take the bowl. Don't try to take away from it.
Exactly.
We don't ever take away from your Eagles wins.
No, we never do.
We let them
this
win.
nigga
And
be
we
hating
walk
all
out.
the
We
time.
don't ever take
But you know
away
what
from
I
it.
do? You know what I do when they win, Tyler?
time.
You know what I do when I win? I say, hey, that was a good game.
When
Don't
you
I do-
win, I
I-
say
He
that.
says it's
I
a good
always say
game,
that.
Tyler.
I say it all the time. When y'all win last week, I
Throughout
said
the whole playoffs, you've been
congratulations.
fucking
I
talking
said
shit.
He
congratulations.
has
Throughout the
never
whole
said good
playoffs.
game.
Y'all some hating ass
CJ
niggas now.
Stroud just
Y'all
played
some
like
hating ass
ass. If he
niggas.
didn't play like ass, y'all would have lost.
It's always an
I
excuse.
y'all
call
beat
it
the
what it
Chargers, the
is,
Chargers,
and then I
Chargers,
say
blah, 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 blah.
congratulations. I said congratulations. You made it to the Super Bowl.
All I gotta do,
I
Tyler.
told you
all
congratulations. Just let me say
Here's the
this.
thing. Here's the
I'll
thing.
say
All I
this.
got. This is
Well,
all I got to say
I will
before we
get back
finish.
on this episode. I will get back on this show next week. If y'all win, I will get back on the show next week. I will apologize to both of y'all.
Thank
I
you.
will say congratulations to the Pats.
Thank you.
Shout out to Stephon Diggs, Drake Bay, baby should be the MVP. I say I will say all the words. You got that from me. I won't make no excuses for the Seahawks. You got
Okay.
it.
It's
You
locked in,
got it.
y'all. Y'all hear it? It's locked in.
And all I got to say before we switch topics is just think of how you would feel if we was doing this to the Eagles when they was in the Super
I would love it. I need the underdog.
Exactly.
That's how we
That's all I
flourish.
gotta say.
No,
That's how we flourish in the underdog
Tyler,
shit.
no. And,
This nigga, this
what
nigga
you got
called
with
me
Jalen,
in the Super
I
Bowl.
feel like this is a personal attack.
Nah,
I
I
done
can't see.
held Eagles down.
No. In the Super Bowl,
I done held y'all down.
this nigga will call me
I
talking
feel-
about, I wish y'all luck. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah.
if you don't call me with, if you don't stop with all
that
that
was
thug shit.
genuine. That was
Don't stop
genuine.
with
It's
all
not
that.
my
Don't
fault.
call
I
me with
cursed
that.
him.
Don't call me with that good luck shit. I don't need that
I
right
wish
now.
you luck. I was genuinely giving you luck.
No, because every time he say that, nigga start laughing. Every time he say it, nigga
No,
start
we
laughing.
reaction.
I don't need no
All right.
calls.
KC,
I don't need
I
no
ain't gonna
phone
call.
calls. We're good.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna call.
All right, whatever.
Ain't no problem.
Let's get into the tea, goddammit.
Okay.
KC, what's the T?
Okay, speaking of Stephon Diggs, clank, clank. Speaking of
B.
Stephon Diggs, your girl Cardi fucking B, she, if anybody ever doubted her, which there was a lot on X and Twitter, she did a phenomenal job. She was the musical guest on SNL this past weekend. I mean, because I call it Twitter, but I feel like nobody calls it X, but whatever.
True
But
Racists do.
she did a phenomenal job. The two songs she performed was Every Time, which I loved, and she performed Bodega Baddie, which a lot of people, I feel like some people were like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, but you got to read the room. She did that on purpose, in my mind, very intentional with the climate that we currently are in, to celebrate her Hispanic heritage and to show like, hey, we're on this platform. We're not going anywhere. We're thriving. So I thought that was great because you're making a stance without necessarily making a stance for real. Performance was great. I think as a rapper, it's still important for you to have some type of stage presence and like aura. And she had it. And I also think that goes to the people that she's working with, her creative team, and the people that are helping her line things up. It got me excited for the tour, so much so that I went on the website. I went on Ticketmaster and I said, what we looking like? My girl went from selling out 3 shows to now selling out 14 shows. It's honestly, whatever she did, whoever put her voodoo doll down, people are buying in. They're locked in. So I'm very excited. The tour starts very, very soon. Hopefully she's rested. I kind of hope she doesn't go to the Super Bowl so she can get ready for the tour, because that's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be grueling. I don't want her to be there, though. I need her to get her
She's not
mind.
going to perform. I don't think she's performing. I think she'll be at the game.
KC, you know,
I don't want her to be
weeks
at the
ago,
game, though. You got your own Super Bowl.
She gonna be in the box. She gonna be in the box.
She got her own
KC,
Super Bowl she need to get ready for.
KC, get her man in the Super Bowl. She gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, KC, you know, I think was it a week or two ago you was saying that the you know, what's Cardi's fan base, the Barty. Oh, I'm sorry
Barty
about that.
gang.
I'm sorry, y'all. Barty gang was concerned that she was not ready, that she would not be ready, and I do think this SNL has, I mean, it clearly has showed it has changed some people's mind.
From that video you showed us a couple weeks ago, Casey, of her looking a little slow when she was doing dances.
She ironed it out.
You seen the progression. She's only gonna get better by the time the show is, because it still was a little slow, but it was faster.
It was, but now it looks a little more ironed out.
It was faster than before. I was
we
like,
gotta finalize. You know what I mean?
She's showing progress.
So I can't be mad. You know, shout out to Cardi. Love to see it. Sell out more shows.
Fantastic. That dress was fantastic. I love that.
I mean, Cardi, as far as the style, the looks, she always delivers. Her stylist does an amazing job. But outside of that, if you haven't got your ticket, cop it now. There are some cities that are still available. Not everything is sold out. Proud of you, Cardi. Congratulations. Keep it going. Super excited. I got my outfit together. Do you got yours? Okay. The next thing, moving on. I know we go from such a high to a goddamn low. I am going to say what my great uncle said. I forgot his name. He is a old Broadway artist, performer, okay? And in his words, fuck her. Fuck you, Nicki. Nicki, you're out of your mind. You're in the sunken place, and you need to get out. I mean, I don't know what else to say. She doesn't look well, and I don't mean well like sick. She doesn't look in her right mind. Now, I'm not excusing the shit she's doing. I think it's foul when you think about your demographic and your fans and things of that nature. I mean, they were good enough to get, you know, for you to take their money. All of a sudden, now you're switching up and singing the tunes of Cheeto, which is interesting. Yeah, but I mean, it's fuck her. And Tyler, I want to get on this air and say you had the nerve to call me a Nicki fan. Was never a Nicki fan. I appreciated her music. Okay. It's a difference. Okay. Was never a Barb.
You know, just at a time she had made.
Just wanted to stamp that, you know. Yeah.
I had to make sure, Casey. You know, you defended her music a lot on this show, and you know, and me personally, I've seen it.
Hey, you know what? All I got to say is I'm gonna quote my wife. I'm gonna quote my wife when she said Lil' Kim was right. That's all I gotta say. Lil' Kim was right about Nicki the whole time.
Weird.
The fact that we even doubted Lil' Kim as a hater kind of makes me feel bad, because there was a certain time we was like, you know, Lil' Kim just hating on the new girl coming up. It was Nicki the whole time. She was a crazy bitch.
I think it's clear that she is extremely selfish.
Extremely self-absorbed and selfish and hypocritical and
very much so.
Does not take accountability for her own
doing
actions.
what it takes to make her, you know, make herself.
Oh, and the guy was referring Billy Porter. I had to look up his name.
Oh, I thought you was talking about like legitimate uncle.
No. Had an uncle.
I thought you was literally talking about your uncle. You talking about Billy Porter?
Yeah, Billy Porter.
He was like, fuck her.
He said, fuck her. I was like, yeah. No, that's real. That's real.
No, it's absolutely insane.
That was like,
I was not mad at it.
Yeah, the tap dancing and the kissing up to the right wing stuff and all this is like it's not even like on brand. It's like a complete 180 of how she was in the past. Like it's like there's gotta it's giving she's literally only doing this for some type of financial gain or some type of thing she needs.
I wouldn't even say
them.
financial though. I feel like it's
not
like
even like
clout. Like you want people talking about you, and
But
you
it's
don't
like
care in what regard. You know what I mean?
it just goes
I
completely
do.
goes to the opposite of her fan base.
Casey, I know.
It's jarring.
I know. In a previous episode, we have discussed the mental issues that Nicki Minaj was having, and I'm not saying this because of mental issues, but it is interesting to note that for the most part, you know, when we see celebrities doing this type of stuff, it seems to always be after we hear that these folk have gone crazy. And I do find it interesting that a certain side of the aisle takes advantage of these people when they clearly need help. But she has picked a side. She has picked a side, and we gotta, respect that side. And I can respect it by going the other way. I can respect it by not have supporting her anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? She just, mind you, I never thought she had a better verse since Monster. I haven't listened to it really that well.
Yeah, no, I'm be honest with you, I haven't really liked her music like that.
I can't.
And here's the thing, and when I think back to the times that I defended her music, I think about what that was a time, right? Like that was an era when Nicki came out. There was nobody else. So it was like we were thirsty
she had her
for
moment.
female MCs.
She had her moment.
And so she had her moment. And to me, it's just like you continue to do things that tarnish or take away from that because whether the three of us is like, oh, she hasn't had shit since Monster, she's done things for female MCs, and I would be a fool not to acknowledge that. But at the same time, you're the one doing the tarnishing. You know what I mean? Nobody's doing it but you. You're the one that's tarnishing your name and doing weird shit. She also was tweeting about Jay-Z and him and the age gap and things of that nature. I'm not saying that's okay, right? If that's truly the fact, that's a different conversation. But it's like you would be the fucking expert, Nicki. You would know.
Yeah, you're laid up with a predator.
Your brother's a pedo.
Is a predator.
Your father, I think, was into some sketchy shit as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the nerve to try to criticize other people,
condemn somebody else.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that's bad, but you got the fucking nerve.
Correct.
Yeah, that's all it is you got. It just goes to show that no female rapper and who's hot right now in the game fucks with Nicki Minaj, and that's a problem.
Is it? It's not a problem.
No, I'm saying it's a problem for her.
Oh,
it is.
What I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Go ahead, Tyler. I don't think it's a problem.
Time.
Oh,
I think it's a problem for music. It's not a problem in my opinion because it's not like none of the other rappers are not fucking with each other. We're seeing beautiful camaraderie
they fuck
the
with
women
each other.
in hip hop, and I do think part of that. I think part of that is because of what the way Nicki has casted out a lot of the female rappers. She almost has to have been the sacrificial.
You think the reason that so many of them get along is because they talk about how their terrible experiences with Nicki Minaj?
That could be
trauma bonding.
That bitch, man. You know what she did to me? Yo, yeah, she did the same shit to me.
You know what? We should stick together.
Here's the thing.
Stick together, yeah.
Here's the thing. There's weirdo bitches everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're famous, broke, you know what I mean? Celebrity, local celebrity, global sensation. It doesn't matter. If you're weird, you're weird. And weird doesn't prevail.
I can't wait for the honest documentary about Nicki Minaj in 20 years. The honest documentary about the crazy shit
I would give
she's
it less
done
than
throughout.
20. Them NDAs got to be running up soon.
I know, but I'm in the next 20
years. They
years.
make a lot of bullshit documentaries. Somebody's going to
I can't wait for the
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The honest, truthful, everything that's gone on with her in the rap game. It's just, fuck Nicki Minaj. That's all it is. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck, man.
It's fuck her, and I will no longer be referring to her if there's crazy shit that happened. Now, what I will say is I don't. I don't want to take away too much. There was one
Oh.
statement that Nicki said ate the girls up. It was back in her prime, when she was on that weirdo shit with the hair color and all that. She was roaming. We should have known she was unwell because why? You know what I mean? Like, why is it that you gotta go back and forth? Anyway, she said to Safari, please, you wore a jean vest. Ate that nigga up. Ain't never seen a nigga wear a jean vest after that. I'm gonna give kudos where kudos is due. You ate that up. You ate that up. Outside of
I,
that, you will never hear me talk about that hoe again.
we're gonna pick her up, put her on the list with Kanye. We will
Thank
never
you.
speak on her name again.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Speaking of crazy fucking people, last thing I'm gonna say is somebody got too much jelly on their biscuit. Jelly roll, my guy. Here's the thing. I personally feel as though when people are in certain spaces and they have certain platforms, it's your responsibility to iron out a statement, right? We've seen so many award shows where some crazy shit has happened politically or in the country and people have had a stance, right? And I'm not saying there's a side I want you to be on, right? Sure. But I am not forcing you to pick my side. But when you are asked a question of the shit that's happening, and the shit is not like little shit, we have people that have lost their lives due to, law enforcement and ICE and all. It's just so much shit that for you to sit there and say I was raised in a house that was pandemonium and it was so much. That is such a white privilege statement to say, oh, that doesn't apply to me. You know what I mean? And I think he's getting a lot of backlash. I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. You have a voice, use it. You have a platform, use it. Now, I know some people are going to be like, KC, but what if he uses it for hatred and all that, things of that nature? If you are worried about being viewed in a certain way, there's a neutral statement you can make. But the fact that you just gave us a bullshit cop out of like, yeah, my family's crazy. They never talked about politics. I'm this big grown ass motherfucker and I still don't, I'm not really tuned in like that. To me, you get to a certain age where that's not acceptable, especially when you have kids that are very impressionable that are following you and listening to you. Politics, I'm not accepting that, oh, I don't care about that no more. It impedes and impacts too many people, unfortunately, marginalized people. For you to opt out and say, I don't care. You have too much fucking privilege and too much power to sit there and say, I just don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, he said all that hoopla to say, I don't give a fuck. And I want somebody to say I'm wrong.
KC,
so I say this to say, I know people gonna come and be like, well,
no, go ahead. Finish it. Finish the statement. Is she free?
I know people are gonna tell me, well, he's a singer. He's not a songwriter. Or he's I think I'm a little delayed. He's not a politician. I understand that, but in the same breath, you have other artists who are not politicians who have said that the wrongdoing is fucking wrongdoing. Acknowledge that lives have been taken unnecessarily and that that's wrong. Period. His response was bullshit, and I'm not accepting it. And I don't care if it came from Jelly Roll, Bean Sprout, or whoever. Cardi B, Beyonce, take some level of accountability and even take the time. That's it. Take the time and effort to come up with something better than my family's fucking crazy. We're white trash. We don't do X, Y, and Z, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't got a phone.
KC,
I don't go watch social media, but
K-
be aware. You gotta be aware of surroundings.
Read the
honestly,
fucking room.
KC, I agree. After hearing you, I know we talked about it in the convo before the convo. Make sure you tune into the convo before the convo. I agree with you, and I believe as adults in general, with kids watching, all of us. I mean, kids watch all of us, regardless of who you are. Right? If we should know how to have civil, political conversations. And whether that's you saying, I'm be honest with you, bro, I haven't looked into this enough to really have this convo. and I'll do my research and get back to you, over you actually bringing specific facts to the conversation, or like, to be honest with you, I just don't think it's right. We should all actually be able to articulate ourselves in a manner that makes sense. Um, strictly for the fact that the future generation should know how to have those conversations as well. And I don't think a lot of kids are really seeing people have those like good, correct conversation. And it does start with the media, our celebrities at least saying something, and it kind of creates a ripple effect. You know, we see it on TV, we start talking about it at home. And so I hear you. I feel you.
I personally think if he just cut it off at, oh, I don't have a phone with social media anymore. I just use my phone to make calls and text messages. I'm not really, I don't really know what's going on in the news right now at the moment, and left it at that.
Correct. Yeah.
Instead of going into his excuse onto why he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you just being ignorant now. Because if you're saying, oh, I grew up in a crack house with a bunch of crackheads, we ain't worrying about politics. We don't know nothing about politics.
The crackheads be known.
I was gonna say crackheads be knowing shit. That takes away took away from that initial statement, because now you're saying that you're aware of politics, you're aware of something, you just don't want, because you didn't grow up thinking about it or talking about it, that's why you don't look into it. So that's where that part is unacceptable. If you just left it at I'm not really like,
I could have respected that.
I don't look at social media. I just go through my life every day, deal with what I got to deal with, and I'm not really too informed on this subject. Instead of going on and making his excuse for why he's not versed in it, the excuse makes it bullshit, in my opinion. The excuse of, oh, I grew up in the hood. Niggas grow up in the hood every day. We die every day. Fucking know this shit. Come on, man. You was in and out of jail. You don't fucking politics, nigga.
And with that being said, clink, clink, ladies and gentlemen.
Clink, clink. Yes.
And now it's time for Tyler's Turntables.
I thought it was
Birthday Blizzard
it is. I don't know.
26 DJ Clue mixtape. J. Cole dropped the day we recorded.
Yeah.
As we was talking about the episode, as we got off, we look our folks and said, holy crap, Cole has dropped a mixtape. And in Cole fashion, he's selling. He sold it possibly for $1 and a drink. Now, this mixtape was sold. You had to go to the Fall Off. You had to go to the falloff.com.
Fucking cheap.
And in the similar fashion of LaRussell really has changed the game with this. LaRussell, in similar fashion as LaRussell, he is performing. He's doing the tailgating performances and stuff. Yes, he is. Shout out to him. In that fashion, Cole was selling the mixtape for a minimum of $1. You can give however much you felt it was. A shout out to the internet, because I initially gave 15, but my internet was slow. It didn't complete the payment. So the next day, I just gave $5.
See, now you're getting out of control.
$15.
Yeah.
I had a hot five.
But I say that to say, you know, in the last couple of years, Cole has been doing a lot of things in the more independent manner. So he sold the 2014 Forest Hills Drive Deluxe Edition on Even, as well as his Inevitable podcast series. And so you can see that with he sold Dreamville. So a lot of this that he's doing, just on the independent manner, I think I like it. I like it in the sense of, like, you know, just showing future, you know, other artists, hey, there's a way to do this, especially when you're a known commodity. You know, if you're a rapper trying to get your name out there, your lyrics, you trying to sell it for $1. Come on. Like, at some point, you just got to get a product away. But when you at this level and you know you're providing this level of skill, of rap, of music, I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Now, when we talk about the mixtape, we talk about him freestyling over some very legendary beats.
This is what Jadakiss was talking about.
Yep, he rapped over Money, Power, Respect. He rapped over the Who Shot Your beat, the Victory by Diddy and the Family, and
Yeah.
and of
That
course
was an
then the Can I
interesting beat
Live Black
at the
Rob beat.
time.
So it was what I did like about it. So he did 4 freestyles, and then there was a 5th track that just put all of them together. So it was like
Yeah.
4 single songs, and then the 5th track was 11-minute long. You could just run that joint from top to bottom.
Yeah.
This was great. This is great promo for the album. He's really giving us like 2000 vibes, 2010 vibes of how shit used to crack off. You know what I'm saying? Like albums come in, but then niggas is dropping mixtapes on Dat Piff up, leading up to the album. You know, you really excited at this point. And let me just say, after listening to the mixtape, I gotta Cole really the only one really trying to like bring New York back to his dominance, back to what give that New York feel. I haven't heard anybody else really do it in a minute. You know, shout out to Griselda. They do their thing over in the Buffalo. But the New York sound, I don't know where it's gone. I don't know when it's coming back, but it ain't here.
They're in the drill now. They're in the drill.
I was just about to say, I feel like
they're into drill
just
music.
they've refocused to that drill shit, and I'm not mad about it, but we gotta have balance. Yeah.
But also, I will say, there's a lot of like New York rappers who rap like
there
New
has
York
to.
niggas.
I mean, here's the thing.
I feel like.
Go ahead.
Oh, I feel like the demand for it is insane, and they're not making
that's because niggas can't
as
rap.
good of songs. They're not making as good of songs. Look at
They're
Dave
not
East.
making as good as
What
songs
happened to
over
Dave
their
East?
production.
Dave East was
You
a
know
New
what?
York
Dave
nigga.
East has his.
He could rap.
Davies has his fans. I know niggas
he
that
has
be
his
like,
fans.
he
has his fans, but like,
yeah.
there's not many niggas as good as Dave East coming out. You know, it's all it is what's hot. The South is hot. They're gonna make songs that sound like Southern music.
But the South was always making songs that sound like Southern music because they from the South.
But
I think there's
everywhere likes the South.
I find it problematic that New York is trying to catch a vibe or catch like what's the latest when all they need to do is really embrace they sound and run with it. Like
I also feel like
the Bay is the Bay.
Yeah, the Bay is the
LA
Bay.
is LA. I don't know why New York be trying to do all this other shit.
I also feel like because New York's such a melting pot, a lot of people who aren't from New York come to New York and make music. So like the sound, especially in the music industry,
it's not necessarily New York sound because they're coming with their own. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you're coming from the Bay to New York, yes, you're in New York, but you're still gonna have your Bay sound and energy to it.
Too many people from other places go to New York because New York is the Mecca.
Yeah.
That's why I think there's so many. The New York sound isn't the shit no more because niggas who aren't from New York come to New York, get on with a bunch of people from New York who like, oh, you're really good, and they don't sound like niggas from New York.
Nope.
Can you give me an example?
I'm just talking I was just giving a generalization, man. Like, look at J. Cole, for instance. I mean, he's not from New York, but he's giving the New York sound. But
this is very true.
But that's what I'm saying.
J. Cole did spend
a lot of artists go to New York to get on. Like,
but you know, J. Cole went to school at St. John, but he knew he had to go to New York for a rap career. So
exactly, but like that's the example. They put me on the spot. You knew what I was talking about.
Well, you had a good comeback. Don't that was a good comeback. You know, I do bring up the nigga we talking about.
I like the mixtape, by the way, though. I thought it was really good. I listened to it.
No, for sure.
I listened to it 3 times.
I really want us to let Cole have his moment with this album.
Yeah.
I really just want for a good 3 days.
It comes out Friday.
I know. For a good 3 days. I want this to be about the album and not niggas saying I can't get over the beef, so I ain't even finna tune in. Like,
hey, you know what?
And I'm not gonna lie. I so this is why I say that. I missed out on that era when Meek Mill got out of jail and dropped that Championships out. I missed out on that because I was still like, that nigga really lost to Drake.
Really? You missed out? I thought we was talking about that.
No, we talked about it, but that's what I'm saying. I listened to it like a year, 2 years later.
Oh, really? Oh,
I just knew the hits.
I just knew the hits.
It was hard for some reason. It was hard for me really to tune into it. And what I'm trying to tell niggas is like, this really could be a moment. Like this is the fall off. This album has been talked about. This nigga knew he was dropping the fall off after 2014, Forest Hills
Yeah.
Drive. So he's been planning this for over 12 years. Like, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I hate to put expectations on things,
He put them on himself.
he's put them on. He's put it on himself.
Mhm.
And even after hearing disc 2, track 2, you're sitting there like, this might be lyrically one of the best albums we've heard in a very long time.
Yeah, he's rapping his ass off. I felt like it was in one take too.
Yeah. And so I just really hopefully I'm really hoping that people just be like, hey man, Cole's giving us a lot. I know the beef wasn't what we expected, but he survived the mixtape era. He survived what the heck was streaming going to be like. He is here. He's still one of the top ones. Let's give him this moment, because honestly, this might be it. Cole don't be messing around. This really might be it. And so I just want us to let's just enjoy it. Let's celebrate it, man. You know?
Got to. Might as well.
Got to.
I'm excited for it. We know what we're talking about next week.
That's a big fact. That's a big. We might have a guest on as we discuss this as well.
Super Bowl,
all right.
Super Bowl, and J. Cole.
So let's finish this off. It depends. Let's finish this off with shout out to the Grammy. Shout out to the Grammys was this past weekend. Shout out to all the winners, specifically the black ones.
And Bad
Let's
Bunny.
start off with album of the year. How did we feel about the winner of album of the year, Bad Bunny? Do we think that was the correct selection?
We called it. Well, me and KC called it. I don't remember what you said, Tyler. I don't remember what you said, but I know me and KC called it.
Boricua, we're up. We're up by a lot.
Bad Bunny's that nigga. And now he about to perform at the Super Bowl. The nigga won the album of the year about performing the Super Bowl back to back.
Drop.
Oh boy, he's on one right now. He's on one. This about to be a great performance.
To your point, Tyler, when I looked at the other albums, now there were some other albums where I'm like, ooh, he might lose. I did think he might have lose to Kendrick, because GNX, that was a solid album. That was really, really good. But when I think about Bad Bunny in all his albums, this album had the most like connection. Meaning. Like there was a purpose behind it. There was a reasoning for it. There was meaning. And I think a lot of times when we look at the album of the year, I feel like they're usually tied to something beyond music.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the temperature of what's going on in the country, I think the decision to make this album of the year made it.
I also forgot that Mutt was nominated for album of the year, and that was a really good album as well.
Mutt was amazing. Thankfully, Mutt won R&B.
It was good.
I think we only really expected it to win R&B album of the year.
The only album I thought that could have won besides Kendrick or Bad Bunny was maybe the Clips or Tyler the Creator.
Oh, that's true too. But here's the thing.
But that's the only
maybe I'm out of touch. I thought Chromacopia was good, but I don't know if it received the same level of like Bad Bunny's album or GNX. Even the Clips, I felt like they got more love from, fans and listeners in comparison to, you know what I mean?
You know what I think? I think Chromacopia came out earlier. It was like the.
I feel like it was the top, right? It was like the top of the quarter.
Yeah, it came out. Yeah, top of the I think it was we got recency bias also probably played a factor.
But
in that.
if we're being fair,
but Bad Bunny's album
that album Chromacopia started strong, but it
faded off.
Okay, it faded.
Yeah, it faded off.
It faded off for sure. I feel like I feel like Let God Sort Them Out is one of them albums where it's like, we're not going to get anything better than this from the Clips, man. I mean, maybe we will, but it's going to be hard, man. That was a well-crafted project. Well-crafted album.
But not just that, Tyler. I feel like it's not that it's the best, but if this is the last thing Clips produces or gives us, we're good. It's a solid project.
Yeah.
It's a strong.
I can see that.
And I must say,
hard ass line.
That's a fact.
That shit go hard. I don't care what
I
anyone
must say though, and we can move to rap album of the year because I do. It's not a snub, but I was reminded. I had to think back on when GNX. I had to think back on when GNX dropped. For one, the nigga just dropped it.
Yep.
That's real.
Craziness ensued, and when we listened to that album, you didn't think you was gonna get an album that you could dance to from Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like,
And then,
you know what I'm saying? It
and
was
then you didn't
very.
think, yeah, it was different from every album he made
It was
besides To Pimp a Butterfly.
it was absolutely different in that sense. And then of course with Luther on there, production
he
was absolutely
won?
amazing.
Has he won for every album except for
I
his
think To
first
Pimp a
one?
Butterfly. Are you? No, I think he won hip hop album of the year for Good Kid, Mad City, right?
Rap album of the
I
year?
think he won rap album of the year.
Oh, okay. He just
just
didn't win
lost.
album of the year to
Yeah,
Macklemore.
yeah, I think so.
No, he lost best rap album to Macklemore. Not album of the year to Macklemore. Yeah, he lost best rap album to Macklemore. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he won best rap album every time he's dropped an album since Macklemore. Okay, so he dipped.
Such a freaking L. And so I don't know, man. I don't want to call it a snub, but
Yeah.
man,
Well,
Let
for
God
us,
Sort Them Out. It's a tough one because they're both classics. They're both classics. Like it's hard to be like.
GNX made more of a statement.
I think
than
his
Clips's
tour.
album.
I think
And his
Kendrick's
tour was really good.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah. So it was a lot. I mean, yeah. He had a lot more.
And the beef with Drake.
Yeah.
And Drake also, I will say, this was in Kendrick's favor. Drake burned the Grammys and music industries with this lawsuit.
Fair.
So I feel like the music industry was like,
That's
you know
a
what?
great take.
Let's not give Kendrick the rap album of the year, but like, let's vote. He's in there. We're gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
Because fuck this nigga Drake. So like, I think it's one of those things where, yeah, it's just one of those things where good for Kendrick.
Shout out to Cher. Shout out to Cher for announcing that Luther Vandross.
Yeah, Luther
one
Vandross.
record of the year.
That was hilarious because she's probably personal friends with Luther Vandross.
There was a lot of winners, man. Doechii won music video of the year. Tyler Creator won album cover.
Yeah, that was a good cover. It was a good cover.
Yeah, shout out to Duran Bernard. Did I say that correctly?
I didn't know who that was. The way he ran on the stage, the one he ran on the stage was hilarious though.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've seen this brother a couple times. I've seen him on some DJ sets. He's a very energetic person, very lively. My misogyny could not allow me to finish that album. I knew it was good. I listened to it. I listened about 3-4 songs. My misogyny, and I'm working on myself. That's all I got to say about it. That's all.
Oh, what was it like? Super gay?
Super. But it sounded amazing. I said, I'm working on myself.
That's fine.
And I'll get back to it.
Yeah. I didn't even know who he was.
I think it deserved a dub. I think for sure it deserved that win. And shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Clips still won a couple Grammys. You know,
Clips won best rap performance. What else did they win?
I thought they won another
and even that Kendrick was on the song. I was shout out.
Shout out Kehlani for winning best R&B song for Folded, which was. No other song was better besides.
There was no song hotter than that. And then
the only song that was besides It Depends with Chris Brown, but they ain't gonna give Chris Brown no Grammys.
And Leon Thomas winning Mutt.
Yeah, traditional R&B performance with Vibes Don't Lie.
Yep.
Leon Thomas.
I'm gonna be interested to see. Hey, look, Wale's album for 2027. I'm sure Wale's album will be up for that. Based off how I think the fall off will go, I'm sure that Cole will be in that category.
Also, who I also want to give a shout out to? Shout out Olivia Dean.
Yes, best new artist.
Things, best new artist. So
love me some Olivia Dean. She had a great performance as well. Yeah, speaking of performances, very impressed by Justin Bieber.
I was very impressed by Justin Bieber. I didn't see it. Was it good?
Yeah, so he made the beat on stage.
Oh, that's
He had a
dope.
beatbox, so he played the guitar, recorded it, hit a couple 808s, recorded it, and then put the guitar behind, just start singing in the mic. It was absolutely beautiful. It was really good.
But Justin Bieber's one of them white boys that black people gonna love regardless.
Yeah. No, he did a great job, though.
That boy can sing. That song's a really good song though. Yukon, that's a really good song. You know,
It is.
my wife consistently calls it Slide, and she play Slide by Justin Bieber. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's not a song.
It is Yukon.
It's called Yukon. And she'd be like, you know what I meant though?
Shout out to 2 Chainz on that jump. I don't know if he actually did the ad libs or if they just got it, but
I think it might have been a sample.
Them 2 Chainz ad libs is hard.
Did Justin Bieber win anything?
No, he was nominated for some stuff, but he did not win.
He didn't win. Yeah, damn. He was nominated for best R&B performance.
Yeah. Shout out to the. I think overall Grammys got it right this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the first year where there's not really too many snubs.
The one snub that the world is saying is Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande won for best pop duo, and a lot of people feeling like K-pop Demon Hunters Golden should have won. But
that they should have won.
Sue me, I'm rooting for everybody black. And that
no. Well, they beat 30 for 30, so you're not really rooting for everyone that's black.
I mean,
for just for a white woman and a black woman, you could have rooted for 2 black people.
Fair, but Cynthia Erivo deserves that moment. She deserves
K-pop
that moment.
Demon Hunter should have won that though. Defying Gravity. Defying Gravity was from last year. That wasn't even from this year.
It made it.
Hey, K-pop Demon Hunters got some hits.
They do. I still gotta watch it.
They got some hits. It's good songs right there. K-pop in general is a very interesting genre.
Yes, I can't get with it, but we can talk about that another.
I can't get with it. It's interesting when you see them perform. You're like, oh, they sound like black folk, but it's obviously not a black person. Yes.
Yeah. This feels real algorithm based.
Yes.
That's all we got for y'all today, man. Let us know what y'all think about the podcast. Tell us how you feeling about Wonder Man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Drop some flames for the cold mixtape. You feel me?
Give us your thoughts on Nicki Minaj cooning out.
Love to hear it.
It's crazy.
Love to hear it. And just make sure y'all stay safe out here, man. This ice, all this shit is a little crazy.
There's literally ice in the streets and ice on the streets.
Yeah, it's wild.
Crazy, bro. Be careful. You might slip and get shot. So be careful.
So look, no matter what you do, you stay black and you stay blessed.
Peace.